Hey guys, Jay here. So in this video today, I want to share with you guys a couple of updates that I have made on the Lazy Juggernaut. The video about the build guide has been out for 2 days and it received over 20,000 views already, which is absolutely amazing. It is an insane number for a channel my size for one single video in such short amount of time. So massive thanks to everyone who have watched the video and who have commented, interact, everything, liked, shared, whatever, just everything helps immensely. So here are a couple of updates, right? So first of all, I want to show in-game first a couple of small update and small changes. First of all, Doppelganger's guys. This is a new body armor. So this is pointed out to me in the comment section that this one is better. And well, when I re-POB it, yeah, it is better. It gives just a massive amount of extra maximum physical hit. So that is a very big thing. For Elemental and Chaos, you have almost the same mass hit for Elemental and a lot more for Chaos as well. So Chaos and Physical is a big win here. So this is just a no-brainer. For some reason, previously when I tried to POB before I even make the Lazy Jug video, I don't know if it's a mistake from me or anything. Probably it's my mistake. But when I put in the Doppelganger's guys, the hit pool goes down. Maybe some configuration got screwed there. Maybe I take unhinged or something. Anyway, long story short, Doppelganger's guys is better. That is number one. Number two, right now I am using a Awaken Increased Area of Effect. This is in place of the Empower gem. So this is cheaper, but actually it's just straight better. It increased the overlap capability of Blade Blast by an insane amount. So in the situation where you need single target, this is just going to be straight better. And for clear even, more AoE just more clear, right? So in general, increased area of effect. Even the normal version is good, but Awaken is going to be straight better than, say, a Empower level 4. I think even the Awaken Empower level 5 is not going to be better than this one for single target. I cannot be sure, but I will, leave it out there. That is the first gem change. The second gem change is also very important, and this includes a bunch of things. So first of all, Blade Fall, this is now no quality. So it is just a Blade Fall you can have at level 21. It's super cheap, like 3 chaos to 5 chaos. But even level 1 is okay because mainly it's just to generate the Lingering Blade. Blade Fall, do not get quality on them. And then I also remove the EK of Lingering Blade, and I just put Concentrated Effect in here. So Concentrated Effect, Spell Cascade level 1, and then Blade Fall without quality. So this basically is based on the finding of Captain Lance, where in a phase he used to play Energy Blade and he used to play Blade Blast, Blade Fall a lot, and he did a lot of testing, and the final result from Captain Lance claims that this is the best for Blade Blast because it clumps up the Lingering Blades together very nicely. So you would just have more overlap overall. Let me just try to cast it here and maybe you'll see, right? So you can see they clumps up together pretty nicely, close, very close. So overlapping is much easier. And the quality give one additional volley. For some reason, it would just spread out the things more. So this is the best setup, at least according to someone who have already played this one and tested a lot before. So I would just trust him on this, Captain Lance. I think he did it in a few leagues back, not recently, but it's still the same, right? So this is the new setup. Blade Fall, no quality, cast when stunned, and Spell Cascade, keep it level 1 so the less area of effect is the biggest that it possibly can. And then Concentrated Effect. This is level 1, level 20, level 21. Doesn't matter because it is the same, always 30% less area of effect. So we have a lot more damage, a lot more overlap, just in general. So this is the first thing. These are all the updates that I've made on the character. So make sure if you want to min-max the character a little bit more, please do follow these things that I have just done here because I think it's just straight better. period. All right. So second, I want to address an additional question that is raised in the previous video that I think is actually quite interesting. So why do I use Divine Flesh? This is a very, very good question, by the way, because people who understand how things work will ask this question. Why do I use Divine Flesh? While, let's just look at the maximum hit number here. Let's just look at this number. Without Divine Flesh, it does not go down that much. The Chaos max hit sure goes down a lot because you lose 5% maximum Chaos hit, but you don't need this much Chaos max hit normally, right? So why do I use Divine Flesh? Well, it has to do with something in the game called minus maximum elemental resistances. Or this is also the exact same effect when you face a monster that has, like, says 20% penetration of an elemental damage. So Searing Exarch Bowls, I know that there are some ability that has up to like 40% penetration. So penetration, look at this, right? So when I have a modifier that says I have 20% less elemental resistances, the maximum hit goes crazy. This is without Divine Flesh. Let's just look how it affects when you have Divine Flesh. The max hit go like basically 33% more, around that number. From 27k to 51k, 50 to 51k. Why is this? Because the half of your damage that is converted into chaos is not going to be affected by the minus maximum rest or the penetration to that particular elemental. So that is why this is insanely good, because it allows you to tank a lot more things in the game than you think. Don't just look at the number in an ideal situation in POB. It can be deceiving. POB is really, really good, but only if you know how to use it properly and you just like account for a real situation. You need to replicate it, the real situation in the game, to POB, and then you will know the actual like good answer to the question that comes up basically. So the reason why I put Divine Flesh here is, well, I didn't play with Divine Flesh, but then when I run penetration map, and not penetration but minus maximum rest map, I die to things that I know is just pure elemental damage. I think that I should not die to that, and so I tested out Divine Flesh. Apparently, it works really well. And then, as per usual, the Timeless Jewels, all of them, almost all of them, convert some nice notable in the area to something that is really, really nice, really, really cool, really, really strong. So it's two birds, one stone. Basically, it gives me, the keystone give me a lot more defenses, and then it also just enable a lot of cool things that we can do with the notable. So that is the reason why I use Divine Flesh. That is the reason why I think Divine Flesh is great and why you should use it as well. Again, on the topic of Divine Flesh, Sibaqua, Glorious Vanity. If you want to look for this thing, please don't try to replicate the exact number that I'm having here, because I know all the Timeless Jewel, there's not a lot of them on the market, so chances are you will not be able to buy it. There will be a few people who can buy it at fair price. There might be some people who can buy it at expensive price, and then the rest cannot buy it because there's just no supply on the market. It's just a random number. So we have only a few of these. So what you want to look for again is any amount of maximum chaos resistances. I would say I would be happy with 2. So just try to have 2 good maximum chaos resistances. That will help a lot. And then everything else is kind of like an afterthought, right? So right here I have some physical damage reduction, which I think is super valuable. But yeah, this is the benefit of being like an early bird to something. I bought this one for 1 divine, and then well, last time I checked, it is going up to like 50 divine. So it is what it is. It is what it is. By the way, right now, let me just import my current character in the game. So I did, switch things up a little bit. So it is slightly different. Right now, I do have a little bit more tattoo, because right now the physical damage tattoo is like 2 chaos to 1 tattoo, so it is dirt cheap. So therefore I just tattoo basically all my strength point here into physical damage, because well, I don't need extra strength. It does give me a little bit of life. I should have like 6.3k here, but I'm happy with this. I am okay to sacrifice some strength and some life to get just more damage in general. So yeah, this is the current character, actual current character. The fist max hit, if you look at this number and it is anything above like 17k, that is going to be good enough to tank most stuff in the game. That is not like Uber bosses. I know that Al Kaiser Senpai used to say that the max hit for physical, you just need for it to get over 13k, and mapping should just in general be okay. So I do trust him on that, but I think 17k feels like it is a much better number to me. Now it is just way over that, so it feels really good. So that is everything that I want to share in this video today. So thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, this is imported from my character, so actually I still have 3 more levels. So if I take that, and then I have 2 more points. Where can I take 2 more points? What 2 points I should be getting? I know that I should get this one. This would just allow me to just survive some random crit one shot much better. I think I should totally take this one. And then maybe the last thing, I will probably take nearby enemies have a reduced regeneration rate to deal with some high regen monster. I think this is very good. So yeah, one additional tech, sometimes when you run into a very high regen monster, just use a frost bomb. Maybe you can just remove the concentrated effect here and just put it in the cast when stun, so it automatically goes off and you can deal with a high regen monster. That is about everything. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy, and once again, thanks to every single one of you who have watched my previous video, this one, or any videos in the past. Your support is what makes all this possible. So cheers. Peace.